Welcome to Farming Aid.
If you're tired of losing calves and watching hard work disappear every season, this video is for you. Across the United States, ranchers are facing tougher weather, rising feed costs, and more disease pressure than ever before. The good news is, some cattle breeds are built to survive where others fail. In this video, we're breaking down the 3 toughest U.S. cattle breeds that thrive in extreme heat, cold, drought, and poor pasture. These are the breeds that protect calf survival, boost weaning rates, and keep your operation profitable when conditions get rough. Whether you run cows in the South, the Plains, or the West, you'll discover which cattle genetics can help you stop losing calves and start building a stronger, more resilient herd. One of the most legendary survivors in American cattle history is the Hereford. Long before the age of intensive feedlots and climate-controlled barns, Herefords were spreading across the Great Plains with settlers. They walked into wind, dust, snow, and heat, and they stayed. The reason ranchers still trust Herefords today is not nostalgia. It is performance under pressure. These cattle are built for efficiency. They convert rough forage into muscle and milk without burning themselves out. A Hereford cow does not panic when feed quality drops. She keeps her condition, carries her calf, and shows up to calving season ready to work. Hereford cows are known for strong maternal instincts, and that is where calf survival really begins. A calf does not just need to be born alive. It needs to get up fast, find the udder, and start nursing before cold, heat, or predators take their toll. Hereford calves are quick on their feet and aggressive nursers. The cows are calm but attentive, staying close without being flighty. In rough weather, that combination saves lives. Ranchers often talk about Herefords calving unassisted out on open range, even in late winter conditions, and still getting high weaning rates. That is not marketing. That is decades of field reality. What also makes Herefords tough is their adaptability. They handle cold better than many people expect because of their thick hides and efficient metabolism. They handle heat better than many British breeds because they do not waste energy. They are not fussy eaters. They will graze grasses, browse weeds, and maintain body condition where more refined cattle fall apart. In regions where pasture quality swings wildly from season to season, Herefords are steady. And steady is exactly what a rancher needs when losing calves is not an option. Moving south and east into hot, humid, parasite-heavy environments, another breed rises to the top of the survival list, the Brahman. If you have ever run cattle in areas where heat stress, ticks, flies, and internal parasites destroy productivity, you already know the value of Brahman blood. These cattle descend from Bos indicus lines that evolved in some of the harshest climates on Earth. When they came to the U.S., they rewrote the rulebook on what cattle could endure in the South. Brahman cattle are built for heat like no other. Their loose skin, large ears, and sweat glands help them dump heat efficiently. Where other breeds stand in the shade panting, Brahmans keep grazing. That matters more than most people realize. Heat stress reduces fertility, lowers milk production, and weakens immune systems. Brahmans avoid that spiral. They stay active, keep eating, and keep raising calves when the thermometer climbs. Parasites are another silent killer of calves. Ticks, flies, and worms drain blood, spread disease, and sap energy from both cows and calves. Brahmans have natural resistance. Their skin is tougher. Their immune response is stronger. They flick off flies that torment other cattle all day long. That means less stress on the cow and more nutrients going into milk and growth for the calf. In places where chemical parasite control is expensive or losing effectiveness, Brahman cattle bring built-in protection. Brahman cows are also famous for longevity. Many stay productive well past the age when other breeds are already culled. A Brahman cow that knows her job and has raised multiple calves is a powerful asset. She knows how to protect her calf, how to find feed in rough country, and how to handle pressure. That experience alone boosts calf survival. When storms hit or pasture gets thin, veteran cows make better decisions than nervous young ones. Critics sometimes talk about Brahman temperament, but experienced handlers know that calm, consistent management produces calm cattle. And when it comes to toughness, few breeds can match a Brahman in the face of heat, disease, and environmental stress. For operations in the southern U.S., Brahman influence is often the difference between fighting the land and working with it. Now let's head west into high deserts, mountain ranges, and rugged rangeland where forage is sparse, winters are sharp, and terrain is unforgiving. This is where the American-developed Beefmaster earns its reputation. Beefmasters were created with one goal: efficiency under tough conditions. They are a blend of Brahman, Hereford, and Shorthorn, designed to take the best survival traits from each and forge a cow that could thrive where others failed. Beefmasters are not pampered cattle. They were built to walk long distances for water and grass. They were built to handle heat and cold. They were built to breed back consistently and raise heavy calves on limited input. That kind of balance is rare. Many breeds do one thing well but struggle in other areas. Beefmasters are all-around survivors. One of the biggest reasons Beefmasters protect calf survival is fertility. A cow that does not get bred is already losing you money, but a cow that does not calve on time compounds the problem. Beefmasters cycle back quickly after calving, even under stress. They maintain body condition without needing premium feed. Calves are born in a tighter window, when pasture and weather are most favorable. Calving ease is another quiet hero of the Beefmaster breed. Difficult births lead to dead calves and injured cows. Beefmasters tend to have moderate birth weights and wide pelvic structures, which means fewer assisted calvings and stronger calves on the ground. A calf that is not exhausted from a hard birth has a much better chance of getting up, nursing, and staying alive. Beefmasters also shine in their ability to use low-quality forage. On many western and southern ranges, the grass is not lush. It is coarse, dry, and seasonal. Beefmasters digest that kind of feed efficiently. They do not melt away when the pasture browns out. They keep enough flesh to produce milk and protect their calves. That alone can make the difference between a live calf and a loss when conditions are tough. What ties these three breeds together is not hype. It is function. Herefords bring maternal strength and efficiency. Brahmans bring heat tolerance and parasite resistance. Beefmasters bring balance, fertility, and range toughness. They are not fragile animals that need perfect conditions. They are problem solvers on four legs. If you are tired of losing calves, the first thing to ask is not what vaccine you are missing or what supplement you need to buy. The first question is whether your cattle are built for your environment. Too many operations try to force the land to fit the breed instead of choosing a breed that fits the land. That mismatch shows up in weak calves, poor milk, low fertility, and high death loss. Calf survival is not luck. It is genetics meeting management. A tough cow in a tough environment produces a tough calf. That calf stands faster, nurses harder, fights disease better, and grows more consistently. When you stack those traits over generations, losses drop and profits rise. Every rancher wants better numbers. Higher weaning weights. More calves on the truck. Fewer empty cows. Less stress at calving time. That all starts with choosing cattle that do not need babysitting. Cattle that do not fold under pressure. Cattle that treat adversity like normal life. The truth is, you cannot control the weather. You cannot control the market. You cannot control predators, droughts, floods, or heat waves. But you can control the kind of genetics you put on your land. And when you choose breeds that were built to survive, you stop fighting nature and start working with it. So if you are tired of losing calves, stop chasing trends and start studying toughness. Look at the cows that stay fat when others go thin. Look at the calves that get up and nurse in bad weather. Look at the herds that keep producing when the land is stingy. Those are the cattle that will carry your operation forward. Because in the end, survival is the foundation of everything else. And these breeds did not earn their reputation by accident. They earned it one hard season at a time, one live calf at a time, and one tough decision at a time. Losing calves is not just frustrating, it is expensive, exhausting, and discouraging. But it does not have to be the story of your ranch. The truth is, the toughest cattle are not the prettiest or the trendiest. They are the ones that show up every season, handle bad weather, poor pasture, parasites, and stress, and still raise a healthy calf. When you choose breeds that are built for survival, you are choosing fewer losses, stronger calves, and a more profitable future. If this video helped you see cattle genetics in a new way, hit the like button so more ranchers can find it. Subscribe to the channel for more real-world livestock insights, and drop a comment below with the breed that has worked best on your land. Your experience might help another producer stop losing calves and start winning again.